After starting off the season with a brand new event, we head to a classic Season 1 event that we saw in the Season 1 qualifiers, Balancing. Now this event will be the exact same as it was in Season 1. The record is the Manic Monarchs with 362. They did not qualify this season, but here we have the test run by the Space Cadets, showing us how it's done, and this is looking very good. They will get two finishers. Two finishers is likely to get you high up in 295. It's just barely not 300, but you're going to want to get above 300 if you want a good shot at a podium. And now the Science Sprinters will be kicking us off. This won't be in reverse championship order. This will be based off of past results in Balancing, and the Science Sprinters won't do good. So the Science Sprinters are going first because they have the worst history in balancing out of all of these teams, and it will show here with only a 211. That will be very easy to beat. Now the Caramel Crew are up next. This event was not in the B-League, so most of the B-League teams only saw this in the qualifiers, and the Caramel Crew will actually do really good there in comparison to the Science Sprinters. What about the Balls of Goo? They were in the main league last season, but they didn't do well in this event. But this is looking pretty good. Oh, they will just miss out on two finishers, 274 into P2. That is a very good run. That'll definitely beat the Science Sprinters, I can tell you that much. The Deep Sea Divers had a disappointing start in the hill climbing, and this event knocked them out. No, and that is really bad, 193. This event is the one that prevented them from qualifying in Season 1, and they are not the only team in this lineup that had that happen to them. The Zodiac Signs are the other one. They just really didn't qualify for Season 1 because of this event, but this will be a good showing. They will get one finisher in 291. That'll go into second for now. This event going by pretty fast already. You're already at the 6th run. Team Chroma, our defending champions, had a pretty bad run in hill climbing. What can they do here? And this is looking very solid. Will they get two finishers? And yes, they will. 321. It just barely won't break the record. Well, not just barely, but it won't break the record. 321. That'll be very difficult to beat. But can the Supernovas, our hosts, do it? They got a medal in the first event. How will they be able to follow that up? And that is another really good score. They just barely won't get a finisher, but they will get one, but they could have had two there. But 316, that'll come really close within Team Chroma, but it won't quite beat them. But that's still a very good score. Now, what about the Planetary Pirates? And will they get two finishers? No, what? One of the marbles bounced off there. What is timing and scoring going to give them? And it'll just give them the 90. Despite that little rollback there, but it'll only put them in 6th. Deep Sea Divers and last, Team Chroma has the lead right now in this event, with the Supernovas and Caramel Crew also on the podium. Now, what about the Candy Crushers? Candy Crushers got a silver in hill climbing, I think, and this looks pretty consistent. 288 is pretty good. That'll put them in 5th, but it'll only be mid-pack. And now the Wicked Wolves. This team won the first event. How can they follow it up? And this is not looking good, but they will get one finisher for 262. That still isn't good. P7 out of 10 is not what they want. That's a pretty bad score for the team that won the first event. Now, what about the Supersonic Speeders? This team was pretty disappointing in hill climbing, but this is looking okay. 302, that'll be above 300. So that could give them a spot on the podium, but there's still 5 runners left, so we'll have to see if they can hold that 3rd place for long enough. And now the Pyromaniacs, and this is not looking good. They will get one finisher, but that'll be 10th overall. That is not looking good. That is not at all what they wanted for a team that's done pretty decent in balancing in the past. Now, what about the Megabots? Megabots coming here from the B-League, and that's looking pretty good. 266, though. Actually, no, it's not very good. It'll be in the bottom half of runs so far, but it could be a lot worse. Now, Team Antarctic. This team has done pretty well in this event in the past, specifically in the Season 1 qualifiers, and they will show for it. This is looking pretty good. That's very consistent 297. I think that ties with the Caramel Crew, actually. But I think they will lose out on that tie. And now the Frostbite Flyers up next. This team got a medal in this event in Season 1. Can they do the same this time around? Oh, and that's not looking good at all. That's looking very disoriented, and it will only be 13th. Now we have one runner left. The Lizard Leapers, the team that won this event in Season 1, that has done amazing in precision-based events, including this one. How will they do? Oh, what? And what was that? They will only get 200. That'll be 15th. That'll be second to last. That is not good. But Team Chroma will get the gold, followed by the Supernovas and Supersonic Speeders. All auto-qualified teams from Season 1 will get on the podium in this event. And there you can see the final results for the event. Deep Sea Divers getting last. That is not good after their pretty poor first event. And here you can see the Supernovas with their back-to-back medals will take the lead from the Wicked Wolves, and Team Chroma jump 9 spots into third. We'll see you next time for the sprint.